Hey, welcome back to Mafia 2. Last time on Mafia 2 was quite eventful. Joe and Vito and Henry sold their drugs, and Joe and Vito decided to celebrate just a little bit early for their successes. Until Vito and Joe get a call from Henry telling them to meet him at the park. Carlo knows what's going on. But when the guys get there, Henry is being brutally murdered by the Chinese, stabbing him and slashing him. But on the way out, they noticed Mr. Wong leaving the park in a car. Turns out he at least watches his own dirty work being done. The cops go to deal with Henry, and Vito and Joe pursue Mr. Wong. However, not for long, they end up losing him, going straight to Chinatown and finding him at his restaurant. Joe and Vito, of course, go in through the front door, and Joe shoots a man in the head, and gunfights ensue. The guys fight their way through several floors of this building, which is about 4 stories underground, finally finding Mr. Wong and interrogating him. The guys find out that Mr. Wong took the money, but he doesn't have it anymore. It's gone. And if Mr. Wong reveals his sources, he's dead anyways. So he doesn't say anything. And unfortunately, Joe decides to end Mr. Wong without getting the information that the guys needed. For now, the more pressing issue is to pay back Bruno for the money that they had borrowed. The guys leave the establishment only to be met by the cops. They end up getting away, but we'll see for how long this lasts. Please enjoy Chapter 14. Chapter 14, Stairway to Heaven, Oyster Bay, September 25th, 1951.
Maybe Joe checked in with Eddie at the Falcon.
Joe's not home. That's a bit odd. And we don't know where he is, so that's even more weird. We'll go talk to Eddie real quick.
Vito, good, you're here. You hear what happened?
Wow, what's going on?
Henry's dead.
What?
The fucking chinks hacked him to death in broad daylight.
Why?
So you don't know anything about it?
Well, Henry wanted to bring me in on some deal, but I passed. What happened?
Yeah, well, Henry was stupid. He was dealing dope with the tongs. He knew this was off limits and he got caught. Carlo let him off with a small fine and told him he'd forget about it. But the chinks double-crossed Henry and hacked him to pieces in the middle of the park.
Shit.
Ain't no doing business with the yellow man. But there's worse. Henry wasn't working alone. Yesterday, some guys massacred a shitload of the chinks over in Chinatown. Now they figure it must have either been us or Vinci. They already started threatening Vinci. If this don't get settled fast, we're all in deep shit. You sure you don't know nothing about it?
Not a thing, Eddie, I swear.
Yeah? How about Joe?
Joe? Joe was with me last couple days.
Well, you're lucky then. Carlo's out of town right now, but when he gets back, it ain't gonna be pretty.
No shit.
You better not be shitting me, Vito.
Let's try Giuseppe next. He keeps his ear to the ground.
Alright, now we're going to go talk to Giuseppe. Check with Giuseppe. Yeah, okay. It is a bit odd that Joe's not around. Take our truck and head on out. See what Giuseppe's up to. I feel like this game's a little bit odd, and like just like the first Mafia, where they seem to give you the option to go back to Giuseppe and these guys, but the story, in my opinion, doesn't really allow that. Like, we're not You know, it's built on chapters, so we're...
We're bringing him in.
Yeah.
Copy that.
Let's see what happens here. Come on.
Stay right where you are.
What? Yeah, I guess we'll bribe you.
Thanks for the contribution
That's
to my
fine.
retirement fund.
What? I didn't know you could do that. That's crazy. Well, that's a cool feature. Let me get back in my crappy truck. But anyways, you know, it's not like a free roam game where I feel like I can just go back to Giuseppe's whenever. It's you have to kind of do it within the mission, and I feel like that the game doesn't really allow you to do so. Anyways, I'm all done with my ranting. Tell me what you guys think.
Hey, Giuseppe, I'm looking for Joe Barbaro. Was he here today?
Hello, Vito. Yeah, Joe came by today.
Great, I've been looking for him the whole day. Did he say where he was heading?
Well, no, he didn't. I don't think he know himself.
How come?
Well, he was looking for a job, but before we managed to finish our conversation, a few guys came and took him away.
What? Who?
It was Vinci's people. They said Mr. Vinci wanted a word with him.
You know where they would've went?
No lo so. Maybe to the bar, the Mona Lisa.
Shit.
Is there something wrong?
Not sure. Let's just say we're not on the best of terms with Mr. Vinci these days.
Yeah, Joe didn't look too happy.
I got a bad feeling about this. I better go find out what's going on.
I hope it's nothing serious. Buona fortuna, Vito. State bene, Vito.
Okay, so Vinci's guys took Joe. I have a feeling it's not going to be great. He must have figured out that Joe was in on it, and I'm assuming that we're going to be next. Should probably go out and save Joe. He was our best friend after all. We made it to the Mona Lisa in our classy ride.
Freeze and maybe I won't kill you.
Hiya, fellas.
Look at the balls on this guy.
Nice to see you, too.
Don't move a muscle. Come on, listen to the friendly bartender and stop fucking around, Vito. Now, first of all, I gotta ask you to slowly toss your guns on the floor. No funny business, neither. The bartender's got the itchiest trigger finger in town, huh?
I'm not armed.
Okay, so what are you doing here, Vito? We wasn't expecting you.
I'm looking for Joe Barbaro. I heard some of your guys picked him up.
Maybe.
What are you trying to pull? Me and Joe didn't do nothing to you.
Mr. Vinci doesn't seem to think so. He wanted a few things explained to him, so that's what Joe is doing. And since you've stopped by, why don't we go and join them?
And what if I don't want to?
These guns say you do. But don't worry, it's got a hell of a view.
Nice, and now we have a concussion. Heck of a view. Where's he bringing us? The top of a building?
Shit. Ah. Hey, what's up, Joe?
The assholes went to take a leak.
Great. But can you explain to me why the fuck we're here?
That old fuck Vinci can't see what's going on right in front of his face. And he thinks I can explain it to him. Idiot.
Oh, the happy couple is here already. Welcome, Vito.
What's going on? You got no reason to treat us like this.
No reason? No reason? First, the business with Leo. And then all hell breaks out in the city. The chinks, they're going nuts. Everybody's fighting like lunatics. And now, those yellow bastards are threatening to kill me. It's out of fucking control. Now, I'm too old for this shit, so you're gonna tell me what the hell's going on here. Come on, I'm all ears.
Mr. Vinci, look, I don't know what the hell's going on here. Believe me, me and Joe ain't got nothing to do with it.
That ain't what I wanna hear.
Yeah, well, that's your problem. Because we don't know shit about any of this.
That's too bad.
Finally. We don't got much time. We gotta do something.
All right,
We'll try to break the pipe. Come on, help me out. I can't do it by myself.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck you! You filthy fuck! Come on! Come on, you fuck!
I understand Joe's anger. However, how did they get out of the handcuffs? Maybe it's just rope. But, yeah, construction site. Get out of the building with Joe. Alright, let's find ourselves a gun. This is like some Metal Gear Solid stuff going on right here. We haven't got a gun yet, though. That's a lot of guys. Let's see if there's not another way.
Who's that? Hey! Barbaro's escaped!
Okay, great. Well, they saw Joe. It turns out I had a gun. Probably from the first guy that I got.
Fuck this. I'm out of here.
Let me live, please!
That asshole killed him!
Yeah, see, if you're part of Vinci's crew, you're going down.
I gotta do everything myself. Do I?
Eat that, you asswipe!
I'm really close to dying. Also, I'm a terrible shot with this gun. Well, I know we weren't on the top floor, but I still have a feeling that this is going to take a while.
You go first. I'll cover you.
Joe, there's always some reason that I'm going first. It's never you. Alright, I have a bad feeling about these stairs. Alright, let's see. It seems okay for now.
Where the fuck you think you're going?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
guys!
there it is.
Bob Ross is...
I'm like 1 or 2 shots away from death at all times during this mission so far. It's not great. Outlook, not good. What kind of a construction site
How you
uses
like that?
Roman numerals to mark the doors?
Come on!
Floors. Either way, it's stupid.
Vito, come here.
Looks like a
This
dead
should
end
be the
down
way
here.
out.
Going back up to the floor with the fires on it. And there it was. Alright.
Vito, come here. This should be the way out. Get your ass over here, Vito.
That guy over there? I'm over here dying and getting shot at. He's like, oh, just a scratch. This one seems a little tougher than the other missions that we've done so far. I don't know why, but, you know, we seem constantly near death all the time.
He's right there. Shoot him.
Fighting through this building is so far. Joel, why don't you do something? Shoot that guy. Well, now that we're lower, I'm noticing a little bit more of the finished product. And I'm kind of wondering what this is. Some sort of government building, maybe? It's pretty big, so I could assume that it's some sort of government building. Looks pretty nice. Yeah. In real life, those lights are just as blinding, and they suck. And they're usually really, really hot. Well, those are the plans, but they're hard to see. Okay, here we go, some stairs. I didn't find anything searching around, but... let's see, this seems to be maybe the ground floor. What's happening? Nice. Really nice. It looks like the building that Neo goes in with this one. I think it was a bank or something. Maybe this is a bank? I mean, this was a really nice building. Yeah, right in a line. Good tactics, boys. Good tactics. Where's everybody else? Okay, see the bullets. Because that's how good I am. Don't see the guy they're coming from. I'm still really confused at what this is. Could be a hotel. Maybe it's Trump Towers. Trump Towers Oyster Bay Edition. Who knows? Let's go up this side and see what's what. Maybe there's some bad guys over here still. There they are. Get out of the building with Joe. Dang it. I was hoping that they'd tell us what this was.
Get your ass over here, Vito.
Alright, Joe, let's get out of here.
Vito.
Okay.
They
Let's get you
fucked
over
me
to El
up pretty
Greco.
good.
Okay.
I
Let's
think
get
I
you over
need
to
a
El
doctor.
Greco.
Vito. They fucked me up pretty good. I think I need a doctor.
Okay. Let's get you over to El Greco.
They were talking over each other there. Take Joe to El Greco's. The vet dude up in the hills. The government's watching that kind of stuff, you know. You can't just have all that money and be like, oh, I'm just a veterinarian. You know, not a big deal. We're gonna grab this taxi and teleport to Mafia 1.
Take it easy. El Greco's gonna fix
chest.
you up.
Yeah.
Take it easy. El Greco's gonna fix you up.
Sure.
Sit back. The more you whine about
fuck.
it, the worse it's gonna be.
So listen, Vito.
The more you whine about it, the worse it's gonna be.
Thanks.
Hey, we're in this
Coming
together,
after
right?
me.
Just
and
like
almost
always.
getting yourself killed.
Now just
listen,
sit
Vito.
the fuck back before you get blood all over my pants and I really do
Thanks.
stab you in the chest.
Coming.
Hey, we're in this together, right? Just like
Picked
always.
a hell of a time to turn into
Now
a
just
fucking
sit the
comedian.
fuck back before you get blood all over my pants and I really do stab you in the chest.
Oh, you picked a hell of a time to turn into a fucking comedian.
Okay, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna read all that for you. First thing, Vito says, take it easy, El Greco's gonna fix you up. Joe says, my ribs, every time I breathe, it hurts, or whatever. Vito says, just sit back, the more you whine about it, the worse it's gonna be. Joe says, listen, Vito, thanks for coming after me and almost getting yourself killed. Vito says, hey, we're in this together, right? Just like always. Now sit the F back before you get blood all over my pants and I really do stab you in the chest. What a great friend. Joe says, you picked up a heck of a day to turn into a crappy comedian. We're almost at Mr. Greco. But I don't know why it does that. That was terrible. And it's only for this chapter for some reason. Hopefully it doesn't have it anymore.
Need a hand?
I can make it.
What do you want me to do with the money?
Take it to Bruno.
All right. At least that'll be out of the way.
Good evening, gentlemen. Oh, what happened to you?
Hey, Doc. I got my ass kicked and I'm coughing up
What
blood.
is happening today? One of your guys is already here.
Who?
His name is Antonio Balsamo.
Tony Balls? What happened to him?
Somebody messed him up pretty good. I don't think he's ever going to walk again.
What?
This surprises you? All the blood, all the death. This is the lifestyle you choose. One day your luck is bound to run out. The next time, it could be you.
And off with the sermon, Doc. You have time to treat Joe?
Yes, but you'll have to wait a minute while I fix Antonio up.
That's okay, Doc.
All right, come in.
Make sure you settle things with Bruno, okay? And Vito. Thanks.
Sure thing. Feel better.
$27.5. Payback Bruno. That's not gonna be it. It's less than he gave us. This is not gonna be great. Well, maybe he'll give us a little extension or something. You know, if he gives an extension, it's gonna be like, well, you have another day, but you know, the price has gone up 10,000 anyway, so it's 75. It's gonna be dumb, and I'm sure that it is. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Hey, I need to see Bruno.
Got the money?
Yeah.
Come on in then. You're lucky. We were just about to leave.
Good evening. You have the money for me? Or do you wish to extend the deadline?
Here it is.
I have to admit, this is somewhat of a surprise. I heard you boys had some complications.
Yeah, we did.
I heard that Henry is dead. I'm very sorry to hear that. Isaac, count it. So your little business venture was a success?
You got your money, right?
Right. It's just that the whole city has been turned upside down. The Chinese think the Italians attacked them, so they're going after Vinci. That's not good. Not good. Would that have anything to do with the reason you borrowed this money?
Sorry, Bruno. That's none of your business.
Thank you, Isaac. It looks like the debt is settled. I don't even know your name.
Vito.
Vito who?
Vito Scaletta.
Scaletta. I knew a Scaletta once. But I must say, you're much better at paying back your debts than he was. His poor wife had to do it for him.
So it was you who lent my father the money.
Your father. Like father, like son. I see you don't approve. But I didn't make him borrow the money, now did I? Just like I didn't make you. If you ever need a loan, you know where to find me.
Sure.
I forgot about that. The loan shark at the beginning of the game. Turns out it was Bruno's guy. Hustling the mama and the papa. Anyways, that concludes chapter 14. I do hope you stick around and watch chapter 15 and enjoyed chapter 14. If you did stick around this long, I do appreciate you watching. Go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, don't like, whatever, you know. I'd like some comments, maybe something to talk about. Or if there's something I can improve on to help these videos out. Or if you think you just want to see something, maybe where you can find all the magazine locations, which I did not go through, and I'm not going to go through because they're, well, a certain nature, we'll call it. I can show you where to find them, but I'm not going to show them to you. But if that's something you want, just tell me, and maybe we'll start doing stuff like that. Anyways, again, thanks for watching, and goodbye.